Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm out here today, and I have 1,000 projects going on at one time right now. Well, not 1,000. I'm exaggerating. But so I took those other ones off. These guys, I took those off the flat light, right? I consider those done. And I started some more. Big old Brazilian and a slab. I did a slab this time. 2 of them. And I got them weighted. Ooh. And I talked to Betty Rock Betty here. And I watched some of her videos, and she had her hot glue gun, and I got me one too. And it is working perfect, by the way. So I had these, and I went through, and I just put them in the initial stage, the course stage on this guy. And I got to reading on AI, and AI said, oh, the grit goes bad in 4 hours, and you got to constantly add water. Well, yeah, you got to constantly add water. But I noticed it said you had to, like, add more grit, too. And I'm like, well, why? Because when I did these guys, I simply ran them until they were done. But I didn't run them for like 2 days because my little motor on here is not as strong as it once was. And those shine just fine. So I don't see why I have to change out the grid. I think I just need to keep adding water. So I'm kind of experimenting. I've worked these in this same grit that I have going on over there. And I consider these ready to be moved out of coarse grit. And now I've added some more. I didn't put weights on these. And I may have to. But I didn't have to last time. Until I got to the polishing stage. Then I really needed the weights to finish things off. But I'm experimenting because I'm going to see whether or not I actually do have to keep adding grit. Because this confuses me why I would have to add grit. When I know in tumbling, the grit literally stays good for 3 weeks. It's effective for 3 whole weeks in a tumbler without switching it out. So I'm experimenting because I don't want to have to add like 3 to 4 ounces of grit every 4 or 5 hours just to keep this going when I don't think it's necessary. So I'm going to experiment, and I will show y'all here in just a few days because I have to run it longer than most people do because like I said, my motor is like a little weak. And, but yeah, that one's going to be shiny here too. Y'all remember that one when I cut it? I cannot wait. Y'all have a great day. Oh, wait. I have another thing. Other thoughts too. So, I did one recently, right? I did a cabochon and it had these eyes on it. And it came from Central Oregon. And I have another piece here that has it also. And I've been researching and I've been looking at different rocks and stuff. And I'm starting to wonder if what these eyes are in this stuff is possibly Thompsonite. I know like the big specimens that you wind up seeing online and stuff are like these big spiky balls. Well, is this what they look like when that ball has gotten like obliterated and is gone now? And I looked at like some goby eye agates that are supposed to be a form of Thompsonite too. And then I've tried to find some specimens that weren't like perfect with their little spiky balls on them that are up there found in I think Michigan or Wisconsin. I'm not sure. I forget right now. But the formation is just, is it a zeolite or is it Thompsonite? Because that cabochon that I did just a few weeks ago really has some blue eyes in it. And they look like eyes because look at the spray. Here, let me get a little closer here. And I'm just wondering if this is actually Oregon's version of a Thompsonite. Y'all let me know if you know. Have a great day.